Are you guys always able to hear me? I don't actually know. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream again for Genshin. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I just know I gotta power through. Yeah. I think today, Navia has her character story out. So does Farina, and I never did either of them. I usually do them right after the story quest. I didn't do either. But I might do them now. Or if I can. Can I? Do I have enough keys? Y'all, do I have enough keys? Also, wait a minute. I now know to check audio every time because y'all be telling me last minute while someone's talking that there's no audio. Do you know there's music blasting in my ears? Can you guys even hear it? Can you even hear any of this? Lord almighty. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hey, wait. Samurai, tell me. Can you hear audio? Ah, fuck. God damn it. Okay, sorry. Hold on. If you seriously can't hear anything now, do I sound very quiet? Do I sound quiet now? Do I sound quiet? Even the game sound... No, the game definitely. Because I know y'all can... Okay, the game probably... Okay, no audio? Okay, listen. I learned recently. Okay, thank you. I learned recently that every time I turn on OBS, the game audio gets whack. It happens every time. It doesn't stop. It just always happens. So then I actually have to like I have to make sure I'm moving the right thing. Okay. I always have to add the audio again. Oh, okay. No, it's alright. You definitely can't hear it because I feel like Genshin's music is pretty iconic. So definitely should be hearing it. Come on now. Okay, now can you hear it? Can you hear it now? I think it can be heard. I should be heard too. Okay, look. Yay. It always happens. It always happens. It never not happens. I don't know why OBS does that. It'll always fucks up my audio. Let's go! Of course. I asked chat a lot of questions. Don't even sometimes chat roasts my ass, but that's okay. Thank you so much. Thanks, chat. Let's fucking go. Oh, fuck. I was about to run into those guys. I didn't even know what I was looking at chat. I'll stop being distracted. Just kidding. Y'all can be distracted. It's okay. I think the point of chat is to somewhat distract. So today... you're just bored, just jumping through streams, having fun, just chilling. That's good. It's always good to chill. Oh no, that won't work because he's got, I don't know, the light one. So today I was gonna see if I could do some character quests. I have a lot of, I got a lot of shit. Treasure under the sea. These are all going in one day, so I might have to blaze through them. I actually got a lot of stuff that I gotta do today. Actually, now that I think about it. So, hey, look. We're here, but I don't feel like doing those yet. Maybe I should do something that does take a little bit of time. Welcome to Mother Russia. Oh, are you from Russia, Samurai? Are you just welcoming me? Just to welcome me. Okay. Oh. I see. Oh. No worries. Okay, let's do a character story. Let me see if I can do one. That's the real question. Can I even do one? Alright, Navia or Farina, y'all? Which one should I do? Should I do Navia's or Farina's? If I can. I think I can. I have 2 keys. So now I have 3 keys. What y'all thinking? I'm thinking I should do Farina's and then do Navia's because of when they came out, in the order they came out. Honestly, because I heard Farina's is very nice. Careful with the bug. Unless it's a good bug. Then I don't know what you'll do. And if you don't like bugs, you know, do what you gotta do. Ooh. Speaking of bug, I used to, at work, I'll do Farina's, y'all. We'll do Farina's, by the way. Yeah. okay? Is that okay? Karina's first. I heard hers has like really nice music in it, and I want to kind of see it. I might cry though. I'm a big baby. I think what was it? Was it last stream that I cried a lot? I can't even remember what stream it was that I like bawled my eyes out. I think it was last stream. I was like bawling. Everybody was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not okay. I'm actually crying."
I think the next
Everyone with the stink bug. Stink bugs are not weak, but like, you know, they stink. They're everywhere here. Yeah, it's Genshin. GenshinImpact. You know, the game of the game. It game for 3 years or something like that. Yeah, I've been playing for that long actually since it first came out. I just recently started streaming. Why am I walking to this place? I can just teleport. I ain't got no time. But I absolutely love Genshin, so. We're all nerds. That's okay, I like being a nerd. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's okay. I don't see the sun some most days. It's okay.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
I used that board. Got any games to play then? Or did you finish them all?
Hey Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
Yes, do you have commissions that give me huge oodles of cash? Or... It's bigger. Oh. I don't play Roblox. I feel like I'm too old to play things like that, typically. I do still play Minecraft, though, but it's mostly because I can just play with close friends and family. Though I know a lot of people my age who still plays Roblox just for the lulz. The more lucrative, the better.
You know we're worth it. For quality work and speedy results, choose Paimon and the Traveler.
Yeah, I love Genshin. I'm glad you're having fun. I hope I said your name right. Y'all gonna learn. I don't know. I don't know how to read. It's alright. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Genshin is so much fun. I love Genshin. I've been playing it for 3 years, so I would know.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see.
Yes.
Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
What do you mean? Does it have more dough?
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role. But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
Noted plays non-violent games. I do like horror, but I haven't played some recently. I should really stream some, though. I hope you're doing good, By UhhOlivia. Oh, it's super. Oh, it gets so big. I don't even. It gets so big. I think a lot of people, I think what made people stay. Let's go. Like extremely gory gay, where like games where like they're cutting off people's like fingers and stuff like that, like Outlast. See, the thing about gory games is I feel like they're not that scary. They're just gory. And that's about all they have. They do get a little fun though, thriller. I like the thriller part of them. Oh, you're going through the TCG? Oh, Corpse Party is good. But it's like... I think the story is scary. Some of like the pictures and stuff, like it can get pretty gory. I think the pictures and displays, the CGs.
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job.
I just realized something. A what? 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 I am gonna pretend that didn't happen.
There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show.
Ban you!
And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Well, actually, I don't have any moderators, but I really should. But what the heck? Do you just like go on people's streams to get banned or something? What the heck? Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave it be.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
We say curse shit, but not like that. Leave Paimon alone. Leave Paimon at it. Very true.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there. Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
We'll go talk to him.
Paimon approves, let's go!
Let's go, Paimon.
Hello there, are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two! Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
We are popular.
But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try.
They're
to help
literally
you
just
think
gonna
of a
get
solution.
Farina. That's this whole point. And I just realized that the quest, the story event, you will not understand the musical part of the story event if you didn't do this. I just realized that. And they were all talking about like a musical she was part of. I was like, what fucking musical are you talking about? And I realized this is probably it. Oops. It's okay.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot. If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Can't you cover the budget for a new actress with the ticket fees?
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts. All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
No more troop. No money, no actress, no troop.
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe. One last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note.
No.
Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Catherine mentioned that one of your actresses can't make it?
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently. It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform. The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now.
I know just who to
Let's see if we can come up
ask.
with any ideas. What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
Bitch, absolutely not.
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor, and I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
How do we find someone who's good fit for the role?
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
Great minds think alike. I was just thinking about that. Let's go!
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now.
Literally! I was thinking the same shit. I was like, Paimon, you bitch, you know I ain't gonna get you money like that. Do you know what's fucked up? This girl actually has pocket change. Money she keeps to herself. And she has the audacity to ask us to buy food all the time. And pay for this? Absolutely not. This bitch got no thanks, Paimon, but no thanks.
She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Farina.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a joke.
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before. They were one of the reasons she was so popular.
Oh, so the reason why she's popular with the populace isn't just because she's the Archon, but she's actually just a really good Archon.
But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner. She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Farina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
Paimon can get her own fucking money, then she can pay for her own goddamn food. Shit. Are you prepared to do whatever it
Well,
takes?
yes, but...
Are you ready to go poor? Are you ready
Fair
to
enough.
grovel at the feet?
I mean, if
of
she
the
was actually
ground
willing
of
to,
Farina?
then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Farina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too. I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day. Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her. And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Let's go. It'll be good to check up on her anyway.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Wait,
I
where
don't
does
need love.
Farina actually
Just
live
gonna make it
nowadays?
happen.
She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
As it happens, I have her current address here. I
Damn,
can provide
Catherine,
it
why
to
are
you.
you stalking people like that? Dang, leave her be. I guess that's what you do. You're kind of like a android robot thing that has all sorts of information, but still!
Woo! When did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed. It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Farina. back in a jiffy.
Alright, let's go find this hope. Oh yeah, this is her house. Yeah! I did everything out of order. You're just supposed to do the story quest first. Oops. I didn't do that.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here? Not that there's anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Marmonia.
She's living comfortable. Humble, if you will. She doesn't want to deal with none of that high society shit.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Damn, she sounds so tired. Oh, it's because she's like in her normal self kind of thing.
Ah! Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
It's a very common thing.
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
Okay, so she actually likes fucking macaronis. It's not just a shoe thing. She literally went to go get discount macaroni pasta. What? Jeez, Paimon. She's like, wow, you've lived poor now. That's whack.
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
Don't you get sick of macaroni every day? No, macaroni's delicious.
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Is it because you have to do all your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity!
There she goes.
It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too.
I love how she goes to her soft voice. It's very cute. I think it's very nice, but then when she's on stage, she's all Marina. I don't know how to explain it. She's all fancy.
Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre focilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
La lettre folklore. Okay, does anybody want to talk? Hold on, I gotta say something, because I didn't say this eloquently enough last stream. People are talking about Farina as if she's like an Archon, but like really, she's like, how do you say, Archon by association? Like she's just like she's not really the Archon. She wasn't really the Archon from the start. She was just a normal human the whole time. So Farina, even though she was cursed, she was technically cursed to live 500 years because she was connected to the real Archon. So this Farina has never been and hasn't been an Archon. The real Archon is dead. Folklore is dead. I don't know. I don't know why. She's just a, how do you say? She's an Archon. How do you, what's the word I'll tell you the word when I remember it. I'm gonna remember it by the end of the freaking stream, too. I'm gonna be like, I know what to call this. I had the word in my head this morning. I get shower thoughts, okay? I don't get like, I was thinking about this in the shower, too. I was like, she's not really an Archon. Like, she's an Archon by proxy, technically, because the Archon technically created her to be human, but to play out technically herself, but not really play out herself, because she was really never had the full personality of the Archon. She was just in the image of how she feels like a human version of her would be. So she's not really an Archon. And she's not really the life of a god. She lived as long as a god because she was cursed. But she was still human. So... yeah. Yeah, she's not... I don't know.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cut.
Not yet, maybe, but...
Shh.
Anyway, what
No
are
head
you even
empties.
doing here?
No head empties.
I do
I'm
hope you
trying
didn't
here.
come here just to
Trying.
ogle at my fall from grace.
Ogle at my fall.
Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoo!
Shoot! It's the shoot!
Sorry! We're sorry. Please don't be mad.
Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being.
Yeah, exactly what the traveler said. Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you.
Paimon, yes you were!
Hang on a sec. You weren't exactly holding back either.
We actually came here to ask you for some help.
My help?
I'm just gonna ignore her.
Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't
you were
even have
never
a
the
vision,
mighty
you know.
Hydra Icon, but...
Don't worry. It's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
You're the only person for the job.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
She sounds so sweet. Ah, she's like, well, no, you know. Okay, fine.
So tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
You tell Farina about the troops' plans for the final performance.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense. After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well-versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities.
Yes, ma'am.
But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
Huh?
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage. Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
Aww.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was. Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again. But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
Oh, so, that's how you feel, really feel.
Paimon can understand, but this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
No.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross. If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place. So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
I guess... Wow.
Okay,
We wouldn't be here if
guess
that was
there's no
just the end.
convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare. Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Nope.
Short and to the point, okay.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
No. I don't know about that.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
You shouldn't assume the worst in people.
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for? Oh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it.
She's said absolutely not.
Not happening.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would. Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
It's all right, Farina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troupe will be so disappointed.
Let's try to come up with a plan B.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. All right, then. We'll see you around, Farina.
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
I love Toodaloo. So you guys know I think it's cute. Toodaloo! Toodles. And in her house she goes. She's like, bye.
It's too bad, but we have to respect Farina's decision. Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
Huh? I'm still trying to remember, by the way, the word I was thinking
What's
about.
going
Y'all,
on?
you
Are
have
they
no
arguing?
idea. Oh my god.
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
When you got sick.
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
I love how Catherine's just like, well, I'm here now.
Shortly after you left, the troupe's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Farina go?
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all.
Maybe.
You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all.
Is she though?
Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Only for her to find out she's no longer needed.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
She'd be so sad.
Jeez, is Lady Farina really so harsh with people?
Only joking, calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh?
Can we get paid?
Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
No.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you. So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle
I
it?
love this model.
The whole team is putting everything they have into this
NPC.
final
I think it
performance.
looks very cute. She
We
looks
have
very
to make
cute.
sure it goes ahead.
Like with the hair, the ponytail.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
They always say that.
I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out. Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on.
Come on, wait here a second.
Sure.
Oh, where am I going? Where do I go? Oh, what were you doing?
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
You forgot more macaroni? Girlfriend. Oh, she's the Mac girl, y'all.
All right, I'm coming. No need to drag me. Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Farina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation you mentioned.
I love how the traveler's
yes,
like, I will
concerned. That's all.
I will make you get into every situation. Farina's like, don't put me in a situation. He's like, you put yourself here. The heck?
When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things. And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down. I'm sorry, Paimon.
Aww, she's saying sorry to Paimon? Damn, Farina, don't say sorry to her. Don't need to say sorry to her. She deserves whatever
that's
comes
totally
to
fine.
her.
Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Then why didn't you just show yourself?
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
I just want the answers.
I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me.
Yeah, I did.
But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
I kind of like Aether Farina ship. That's cute. Cute. Kind of puts her in her, like, kind of like gets her out of her shell, maybe. That's good. She doesn't really need that, but still.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Farina star in our show?
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Farina is fine.
You can just, no, we could call you Lady Farina.
I was wondering, if this troupe is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband? If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
Aww.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control. Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder
O'Reilly's
as
a
well
cute
as the
name.
artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
Oh no.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
Oh, the traveler.
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
Hi, Wicked.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Farina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us. People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can. But despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart.
You missed the thing, Wicked, that Farina's macaroni girl. They're not just a metaphor for shoes. She literally likes macaroni. Like actual macaroni. She likes cooking things with macaroni. Because it's easy for her to make, because she doesn't know how to cook yet.
It's agonizing. But ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
That's so sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken. I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Farina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway. I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
So she's just gonna play the director's role.
Oh,
Instead of
most
acting
definitely.
now.
We'll take any guidance that you can give.
Retired actor and now director.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director.
Macaroni is lit! She likes mac and cheese, she likes the pasta sauce macaronis. She's just macaroni girl.
Something I've begun to realize since
Too
my
cute.
departure from the Opera Epicles is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high. The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them?
They come pouring out and flow away into infinity.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time.
Eventually.
Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before. And so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh?
Paimon! Shut up! Oh my god.
You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
Yeah, Paimon, what the fuck?
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Oh, Paimon's new name, Swine. Okay.
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Oh, I could be suave about it? Bet your bottom dollar I will be. Since it's you, I'll do it.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Farina's
welcome.
performances, as of course we all are. Alright, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
There'll be an extra
Where the fuck am I headed? Alright, where the fuck? Am I going? Where am I going? Oh, shoot. I'm literally going on the other end, okay. We're almost there. There's no point in teleporting because it's literally like right there.
Does this big machine run on clockwork too?
Yes, ma'am. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Where are we going? I'm blanking. Oh, this is cute. It's a little stage.
Huh? Lady Farina?
Oh, this music's so cute.
What's Lady Farina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Farina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant.
Oh.
These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Farina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
This music is so cute. Oh.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Okay, so pretty.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying The Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
I'm not gonna hold you, but they did a really good job on like the camera work for some of these quests with like no like cinematography, like major cinematography, to really kind of pop out each little scene, even though the characters are basically standing doing simple poses. Kind of adds a little flavor to like everything. They did a little bit in Sumeru, but I really see it here in Fontaine a lot more, and it's really nice. It's a really good, nice touch, personally. People are gonna be like, oh, but that's such a small thing. Oh, you're gonna blah. No, like, I played this game for so long. Like, imagine all you see for so long was them just standing. Bruh.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Okay.
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family. She longed to live just like any other human, and sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect. But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script. We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
You can, like, make it true to life, but not make it a tragedy. But it could still be sad.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own. And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors. The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script, but the deadline's passed and we still haven't heard from him.
Shit.
The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since.
Ah, shit.
He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Just say, hey, the final performance is today. And then he'll come running.
Huh.
Lie.
Although, Now that we have Miss Farina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Aww.
Oh, stop. You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way.
She loves praise.
I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing. But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Let's go.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson.
You don't have to go. You can stay here. We can go.
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show. So allons-y. To Poisson!
Hello, see. I like the nail flash. Oh, he's so cute. Did you know I also had an epiphany last night that I realized all the Harbingers' names are actually Italian? So I had to. It's Italian, so you gotta have a different way of saying their names. Anyway, I'm just gonna call them live food at this point. What's the next Harbinger we're supposed to be seeing? Does anybody know his name? I forgot. I need to get a food. I need to think of a food name for him.
There's no...
Is Poisson? Poisson. I think it's actually someone Child looks up to. I forgot. Oh. I forgot. Capitano. Captain and Collarbone. I don't know. Wait a minute. Because we have Cappuccino. And we have Tartellini. So... I can't call him Cappuccino because we already have Cappuccino. I have to think on that. I have to think on what that is. Capitano.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
Your mom.
It's
Sorry.
me. Is the script ready?
You came all the way here for that?
Yeah, you promised it.
Alright. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
It's gonna be a master failure.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show. Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Wow. What?
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Farina, too.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Damn, she was fast.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll.
She read the rules. She was like, I'm gonna read this room real fast, and we're gonna skidoo. This is not our business. She's like, bro, we're NPCs. We might die. Bye.
Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
He is very oblivious.
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet?
Yes, she's sad.
We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do. And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Samurai. I hope your time away was good. Unless you were still trying to kill a bug.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done.
Truly. Listen to Navia. She knows what she's talking
Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe. To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Farina. It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
It killed itself, I think. How the heck does it do that? Why is my chat always getting themselves in weird situations? Oh gosh.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Look, Navia's looking out for Farina. I love her so much.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all. Like my father before me.
Hell yeah!
Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Got it, Navia. Let's go.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there.
She said, watch over. Hide the body. There ain't no body if it's gone. Like, if it's died, if it killed, it's... I guess. Did I, like, run into something like high, like fire, or like electricity, or like a bulb of light? Like...
I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with, so maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Aww. We are your friend, Farina. She's staring.
I'm so grateful that Miss Navia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her.
Okay, your cat. It has cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. A little salami. A little bit of salami. Ow. My favorite cat meows are the ones that are like distortedly deep. Meow. They're just meow. I don't know if I can.
It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
Hear that, chat? Let's go. Let's face all our obstacles in 2024. I mean, bro. Alright. Ah!
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up
Not
Poisson.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me, which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's live.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydra Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes.
You have a good one, Thea? Oh, trolling. You have a good have a good. If you have, unless you're trolling me again. You're trolling. And you're not leaving. But if you are leaving. Hi, Shy Night. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one.
I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you've taken on a bit too much in one go.
I can't let myself see only the things I want to see. How would that make me any different from before?
That's
Look,
fair.
there seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
You're not staying quiet either.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out Spina di Rasula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
Let's go! You got what you needed! Especially from the weapon banner? Dang! Let's go! Not a lot of us can say we got a weapon we wanted from that. Some of us have worse luck than others, okay? Nah, rub it in. Tell everybody. Don't hold your joy and be like, I got a spoiler. Hold your joy to your heart.
I need to find something to do with myself.
I'm a really bad influence. It's not good to rub things into people, but it's okay. A little okay for video games, I think. As long as it's people that you know that
I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
I'm with either, but man, Miss Splitter is such an upgrade for... Yes, it is actually really good. It's a really good weapon. I decided not to get it.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Aw, nice music.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet.
We're chilling. Alright, okay.
I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be.
If I ever get Navia, it's just to have her weapon for her.
As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an
Maybe
instant.
one day I'll care about actual other shit, but drip value always valuable. Plus the weapon is kind of made for her, I think. At least better made for her than Zhongli's weapon.
They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. Honestly, they don't know what she was doing, so only she would know the reality of it.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear, and I became more lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne.
Oh, poor her. I know, it's making me so sad. I knew this shit would make me sad. This is so awful. I already cried this game, y'all. Stream about to witness me cry again. Don't do it. Oh, I'm about to cry. Ugh. So sad. Oof, poor Vortex, he's crying after that one. Oh, I don't know. Farina's story hit sometime. It's kind of hurt.
Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
Oh no, Farina! Oh, I know, girl. I felt that. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, no, wait. I actually started crying. Oh shit.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Think of your freedom as your reward.
A reward?
You don't have to be anguished and alone because now you can finally speak your heart. There we go, that's better.
I guess so.
That's a better option.
And back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Farina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know.
Even out of the male to female ratio of the already confirmed females. Oh yeah. It was confirmed like, ooh, really early too, because people started like getting on their ass about no, they want female archons, which kind of was like, why? Like, there should be an equal ratio, but whatever. So anyway, we get all male dragons. Yeah, right when the game started, they already like, people were like, there's not enough strong female characters or something like that. It was had something to do with that, and so MiHoYo had to confirm that the rest of the archons would be female.
That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
At least that's what I heard for a long while.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
Not gonna lie, Raiden was good though. Raiden is actually pretty good though. Raiden is actually like a pretty pretty valuable character for battery and stuff. She can be a pretty hard hitter too. There are characters that are easier to make strong, like Lenny, for example. But she could be really good. She's really good. Almost all of my friends have A. Well, most of them have A. My boyfriend has A. And another friend of mine I play, she comes on stream sometimes, and she also has A. Oh yeah, it's probably because, like, especially since NympheaVT kind of made everybody go, what the fuck? I think she kind of fell off, but that's the problem with Electro. They'll, like, be high in DPS, and then, like, another character, a different elemental character, a pyro character will come out, and it be in comparison different. A is so fun. I love watching her do her schmoves.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
Just so you guys know, chat saved me from, like, crying too much. Thank you. I was actually crying. What Paimon meant to say was she doesn't like to see you so down. Do you feel better having gotten all this off your chest?
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now, at least the choice is in my hands.
Let's go, Farina. Oh, Nahida. I have a Nahida, but I have not touched her since she came out. I just thought she was cute, so I got her. I was like, oh, she's so cute. Get.
All right, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
I would show my Nahida, but it's not very good. She's not very good. Nor is my Ayaka, but I keep her in anyway because her Sakura swirl is actually fucking great, even at the way I got her built. Hey, there's some people. Oh, it's just the trope. Hey, good.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips, you know?
Hey, fish and chips is good! When made correctly. Oh, yeah. Oh, is she the free 4-star? That you could choose? I already have her. I really don't need her, honestly. My team, the way I play Genshin is I just know I'm just not gonna enjoy myself playing Yao very much sometimes. I already tried her out. I play weird, don't worry.
Come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense. Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food.
Hell yeah! This man's priorities straight. He got his priorities straight. Nah, he doing good.
Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good looking. That's your job.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours.
Aww. Copium, God. Copium amounts of copium fish and chips, y'all.
I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh, the funny music's playing now.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again.
Like an old married couple or something. Or like family.
We're back! Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead.
I bet.
Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
Sorry.
Hey, look at me.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
He took Cheerios to take a walk every day. Hey, leave him alone. Man's got his priorities. Food's good. Don't hold me. I eat too. Oh shit. Free food? A bitch. You bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna eat that shit.
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines too, like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy. She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe, allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing.
Yes, but too much is not good. That's true. But it's so good. I do have to try to get better, but I'm doing the best I can. A little at a time.
It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
It's okay to be squishy. It's good. It's warm. Warmth. Extra warmth.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
Huh? Actual neglect? What the fuck? Fontaine is fucked. This is like the second thing children get like thrown under the bus. Fontaine's people should not be parents. Like, what is happening? Christmas, when I was younger, and I never wanted to eat cookies again until like 2 years later. Reverse getting milk. Why are y'all being cursed? Damn, not Fontaine just casually doing things to kids. Terrible! What the fuck? Oh my god. I can't stand this place. That's how, by the way, with the cookies bit, that's how I am with Pepsi. I fucking hate Pepsi. Do you think Fontaine's people pay child support? No! Clearly they do not. These motherfuckers. Do you guys even remember the story event? That man didn't want child support. He wanted the children gone from existence. He didn't even do shit. They do not pay child support. Dad forgot. Nah. I can't stand Pepsi anymore. Like, I can't stand. My mom loved Pepsi way too much. I was like, bro, I can't stand Pepsi. I think I'd like fight somebody. It's not like I can't drink it or anything. It's just I dislike Pepsi. Oh, and Diet Coke tastes funky to me.
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
This girl would be in an alleyway just rotting? Someone put the... Nah, Fontaine needs to do something about these parents. What the fuck? Where are child rights at? Do children get right? It's so... Where are the child rights?
It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes.
Damn, people just gotta get adopted right off the street at this point. What the fuck?
She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up. I know it was all a huge burden on her.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
To be in the fucking... Yeah, Risley's gonna tell them. Tell them, because even Risley suffered from being child neglect. From child neglect. What the fuck? No paperwork. They just had to scoop him from the streets at that point.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director.
Want Fontaine will have time to get warm water of the... We are not doing that! Oh, y'all wrong for that. Y'all are so wrong for that. Just drink some primordial seawater. Let's go. Natural plan B. It's got some little pills. It's sparkly too. It's aesthetically pleasing. Oh no, chat. No. Oh my god. No.
I was a lost child too when she found me. As the child of a murderer, my parents weren't around when I was little, so I got sent to an orphanage.
What? The children of Fontaine are so... Save them. Did you guys know that at least in Sumeru, there is free healthcare and the children get free food? What the like just take them to Sumeru? Why? Oh my god. Bruh. Oh my goodness.
The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it. One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
An idea. No ideas, chat. No ideas. Y'all stop with your ideas. Y'all are not allowed.
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
The day you hoped would never come. How times change.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Farina.
Farina? The Farina? Oh my god, how did you manage to wrangle that?
That! Did you just call her a that?
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I?
Y'all laughing. Y'all cursed. We started off cursed this whole stream. Oh my god. Where have we gone? That would just be they. So she would be like, date them. So how did you... Wait. It would be like, how did you wrangle them? There you go. I had to think. My brain was dumb. Listen, I'm stupid, okay, chat? Y'all already know. Oh my god.
Yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script.
On the basket. That's what chat is.
I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human against the wishes of her family. She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes.
The art is so beautiful. Okay, no, y'all don't understand. I love this art style. It's beautiful. Don't you guys think so? Don't you think it's cute? I think it's gorgeous. I would love to study it just to figure out how to do it.
The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic. The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of the matter together.
Oh, this is such good art. He looks badass. I love it.
In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Sure, why not? The water is technically sentient.
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
Thank you, Shy Knight. I appreciate... I don't know about that. Thank you for the confidence boost. I appreciate the lies in which that are laced between those words. Nah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis.
Y'all are funny. Aw, no, thank you so much. Thank you. I do be stunned though. Don't worry about it.
Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Oh no.
The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
Oh no.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
Oh, it's kind of like an allegory tale of what really happened. Wait a minute. Do the people of Tibet subconsciously just make allegory tales of reality? Is that just me? Okay, anyways.
Huh?
That's a whack ass thing. That's crack
Cleo
theory.
like a
Leave
villain?
me be. Leave me be.
Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible. What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
I don't know about that one.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. and perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death, both arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director Aurelie had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city.
What? Oh, she might have known.
We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace. We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
The director was the kindest soul in the world, yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen?
I'll be sure not to.
It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
I'm just saying that, anyways. I'm saying that, like, in the beginning, okay, well, let's do the, shh.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Vtuber might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Vtuber? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? Guilt, more like. Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me. Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with Aurelie.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. This got a little too personal.
What? You kept that one quiet.
Well, she was kind of the director. I mean,
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel. I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away.
damn, she said no.
She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners.
I mean, she did scoop a lot of y'all from the streets. Not gonna hold you. In the streets. She said no to that real quick. She was like, nah, we ain't about that kind of life. This is not what we needed. Not what we needed. Oh my lord.
Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troupe, and I'd always be there for her. I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troupe no longer required her constant attention, well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life.
It ain't you.
And now, that day will never come.
Yeah, you really was thinking maybe she'll reconsider my question that I asked her. The answer is probably not.
Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by Aurelie. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Vilmont once and for all, face to face. We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Vilmont.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes.
He did not win upon the risk scale. Not at all.
Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do.
Aww.
Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
Hello, see. I love the way they say. So cute. Hello, see. I think that seems like let's go or like let's move. Oh, no French anymore. I took it for a couple of years in high school, and high school is probably not the best place to learn a language, honestly. At least in my school. I had a great French teacher. Don't hold me. I loved her to death, but like my classmates weren't
This
the
is
best
tough
people on
going.
the planet.
Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
Hey! Don't hold my homie living like that. He's hustling. Leave him be.
Ugh, as if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour. Wait, why are you all looking at me? You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Farina in a fight before.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into indemnitium. Miss Farina said so herself.
Precisely! And I'm not even the Hydro Archon anymore, so all my power is gone anyway. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put. I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
Alright now. He asked for a phone number and not to go alone tonight. He got the police, so at least he didn't go home alone. No! Y'all are so mean!
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
It's just lovely. It is life. 'Tis his life. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie indeed. Alas, I am forced to watch on helplessly as a more brave and seasoned adventurer than I swoops in to save the day.
Yes, Farina, I will be your hero, savior, whatever.
Aww, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode Farina.
Sorry to
Farina.
leave all the heavy lifting to you.
Don't worry,
Don't worry, piece of cake.
Oh, there we go. Everything gets done by Lenny.
Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, jumpy, boom! Woo!
Now disappear!
I just do everything with Lenny, it's fine.
Let's get this show on the road! Stay calm, stay calm.
Boing, boing, boom!
Bravo! Good show! You certainly live up to your reputation.
I know, I do.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
Let's go! Clean moment, let's go. Oh, is it up? Bitch, come on now. Oh, shit. Oh, yay. Okay, we're good. I was like, wait, am I gonna run out of stamina? before I get
Vilma,
up there?
are you there?
He literally living out here in the freaking woods?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Farina doing here?
Hey, my name is like...
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troupe. We now have everyone except you.
She starts singing the My Hero song. Oh my god. Man, how did that song even go?
So,
Gore.
you think knowing the truth about the
I
director's
feel like if I sing,
disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone?
just so you know, wasn't the biggest Disney person growing up. So I did watch a few Disney movies, but I don't remember much of the songs. I think the only 2 movies I liked. Oh yeah, okay.
I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's why I wanted to wait until after the show. If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make things difficult between us. We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
lmao, avoiding the truth will not help anyone. Unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie's death had something to do with you.
Oh shit.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you should.
Listen, lmao. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone.
Oh yeah, the muses were cute in Hercules. They were so pretty. But I was gonna say, I wasn't the biggest Disney person. I only watched Hercules a handful of times. And I only really watched Mulan and Lion King, really, that I cared about. And I didn't really even remember many of the songs, because I don't really like Disney. So, yeah. Farina was trying. But yeah, the muses in that song, it was the, I don't know when the muses showed up. I don't even know what that song is called. Don't even tell me. I don't even know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about that goddamn movie. I don't know a lot about that movie. I know the muses were the ladies on the vases or like depictions, and they sung with the main female character, who I also forgot the name of.
But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show.
Meg! Why did I forget that? It's Meg! It's all connected. It's all connected.
The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This shit's drama, bro.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one.
Damn! You just said you dumb as hell!
As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere near enough. We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire. So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances.
Oh, it's fucking Fanta.
It seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized...
It was the primordial water drink. You little bitch.
The drink in question was synth.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
I was like, no. Remember that induced a state of euphoria, but also causes significant harm to the body.
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. She was completely shocked as well. But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration.
He's got an idea. We already established no one should be getting ideas. What the fuck is this bitch? No!
The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
And then?
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe, and it wasn't my fault. But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then suddenly the director told us all to leave the city one day. I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point.
Oh shit. So she was like, if you guys don't leave, she's like, she noticed this was gonna be really bad. Yeah, he wanted that drug ring real bad. But since she wasn't letting up, he was like, well, since you already know what it is, then we don't have any need for you anymore.
I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
Your mistake gave them a motive to kidnap and murder her.
Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it.
Yeah.
Happy now?
Sound like in the burn. Yeah, he about to get flamed.
Hey, don't say that.
You traitor! You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us? What do you mean, you were afraid? This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her! How could you be so stupid?
Yo! Wait, didn't this motherfucker tell him he was the stupid one? Yeah, bitch! I think the real idiot is you! What the fuck?
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm?
I wouldn't stay calm.
How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered. She was the love of my life.
Yeah, imagine someone killed your girl, bruh. Like, not even just because they were stupid. Bro. What the fuck?
And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. It always makes you feel better.
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now?
Drown him? We are not... Okay, I don't know if he deserves that. He do deserve maybe, like, some reprimand. You did it. No, he didn't! What the fuck?
I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve.
Oh my goodness. Bonk him. Slap him. Red rum. He deserves some beating, something. Something needs to happen to this guy. Oh my god. And he had the audacity when we first saw him to say that Paul was an idiot. He was the smart one. Nah, you're an asshole.
End my life so I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
I mean, she's an ocean now, so I don't know what to tell you.
Get out of my sight! Go! Get lost! I don't ever want to see your face again!
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you!
I don't know if we're gonna... okay.
Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
You're right.
I'm sorry.
He was indirectly cause of her murder. So. He may not have done it intentionally and like didn't know really what was going on, but he kind of did it indirectly and he didn't tell anybody. I found that kind of disingenuous. I don't know.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention, and you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters, to shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her, and that's what you should be celebrating.
And it's technically what she did in her death, because like she's like, I know he was stupid. I have to take care of it. I can't let them take the fall for it. So that's why she told them to leave in the first place. But like, yeah. I know, I like how the music's starting
I
now.
understand why
Very
you're
nice
trying to
touch.
make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured?
Damn, she right
But you
about that.
can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director O'Reilly and the home she built you all to let go.
She was on this shit. Nah! She was like, fuck. Why is all this shit all with
What are you
people?
laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again. If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
Oh, I'm glad you noticed.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray. The end of the story needs to focus back on O'Reilly herself. She's the true star of the show.
Can't be hit. Hitting the sheets no more. That's what he realized. He realized he can't get that. She made that the Miss Director made that real clear. She's like, nah. Nah, y'all basically family. That's kind of weird.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims. If you could find anything that O'Reilly left behind, perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
You really think that's possible?
I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on O'Reilly's true feelings.
No.
Well, We'll leave this in your capable hands.
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now, and wait for our good news.
Let's go! Let's go. Here we go. Alright, we're going to the Palais Mermonia to get some, like, keepsake or something. I guess they could use it for the, like, a gift in this play or something, or like a main focal item, because they always have a main focal item for each of these things. My god, my loading is so slow. That guy is still there.
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for quite a while now.
Yeah, but, you know...
Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
Oh, Sedene. Such a cutie. Oh, bye.
So, this is all O'Reilly left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person, and this tattered old notebook.
Man, imagine you could enter every house. If Genshin went from 30 to 60 gigs. Bro, if they added like every inside to a house, oh, it's over. Nobody's... You would have to stay on like... You'd have to like get a builded PC at some point. Like, it's over. Your laptops could not.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And sketches too! Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was kidnapped. Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary.
Oh no, don't make me cry.
Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women. If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vachey's guilt.
Vachey took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators.
Spare change, man. Spare change out in the streets. They would be like crying for a better phone every year or something. Oh my god. I feel like that's like how everybody's like, why can't they make every scene like fully cinematic? Bro, do you imagine how many gigs every single fully cinematic scene would look like? Bro, it'd look like pain. Mobile users would be crying in the club. Their hands would literally have burn marks.
Wait, it cuts off.
Is something wrong?
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
Don't do that to me. Someone else was taken that makes 6. Or perhaps the 7th. Someone tried to escape yesterday. But... was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've long since lost track of time. Sorry. I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching, but what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from the trope here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I can write no more. I think I have a fever, and my old stomach troubles have returned, but nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose I am more fortunate than Circe. Pain keeps her awake all night. I suppose they think that anything goes, so long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. It is so damp here. I've given her my blanket. So cold. So cold. So cold. As long as my one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I like to tell them such things, but it is I who am losing my grip. If anyone sees this, trope safe. By them important please farewell, apologize, life, performance, future, regret, Cleo. This page is an absolute mess, and the writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. Only some words can be made out, and barely at that. From this page onward, the diary stops to be replaced with lyrics from musicals. Some are in the form of newspaper clippings, others are handwritten with many crossing out changes. It is apparent that the page has been referenced often, and that this was the personal notebook of artistic director Aruli. Oh.
She was so terrified.
Get you over with what y'all doing over there? We chilling. That's that was hard to read. Sorry, I had to put my whole self in that a little bit. She watched a girl get dissolved right in front of her. Had to wait for her own death in silence.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human. I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been. Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up, placed next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note are 2 new lines Aruli has written in handwriting, much more legible than before. But it seems they took her both great effort and great deal of time to write. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want? Because I am an older sister to them. I love them. Aww. Everyone's played Genshin on a toaster. Aw, shit. On the fridge. Sorry, that made me almost cry. I feel so bad.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Isn't that the most important line in the little Oceanid?
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision, even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come. I'm sure this is what the troop would have hoped to hear as well. She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love, and she truly deserved it. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thoughts.
Yes, they must know. Okay. Sorry. I didn't even realize the time. Wow. Y'all too busy distracting me from being cursed. Y'all gotta stop. Nah, I let y'all be cursed. It's okay. Be a little cursed sometimes. Hey. Oh shit! What the fuck? Hello?
Provisions are vital.
Hell yeah! What did I get from that though?
Breathtaking.
Hell yeah! That was lucky.
Let's move out.
Toaster. Oh my god. After reading through the notebook, some are lost for words and some weep bitterly. Some grind their teeth and howl with rage. A long time passed before the group was able to calmly come together and finally make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance, to make this a show worthy of our director. I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director Aurelie and her alone.
That's what I thought, bitch.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before?
Don't underestimate my experience. After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing. If you want to move the audience with your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance.
Hell yeah. That's copyrighted. Sonic shows up and says no copyright. A lot of users can stop me.
And aren't human emotions, love,
Copyright.
hate, regret, and hope just the most mesmerizing things in this world?
I have to agree, Farina.
I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Guys, I love her shoes so much. I wish I had a pair. They're so cute. And the little things on the top, the little socks or whatever. I forgot what they call those. Very cool.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Farina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal. During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Yeah! Da Fontaine, I love her outfit too.
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her. Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
She's gonna give them the opera house.
Whoa, wait, what?
She's gonna give them the
That's
whole
never
thing.
going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine.
No, though that's not what I meant.
I like the Farina now. I guess quotation stage Farina is kind of the one that's like a little obnoxious. She's got a charm to her though, so I think they're just both Farina. I think Farina's cool. Like, how do I say? I didn't like her at the beginning, which is also what I didn't like. What I liked about her, kind of, is I didn't like her at the beginning, but I kind of like figured maybe something else was going on, which dawn there, I got it. But like there was so much more going on, which I was like really curious about, which I liked. So, I definitely, I like her. I like her a lot. Would I say I love her? No, actually, maybe I love Farina, but I love Navia the most.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
Go big or go home!
I have no problem with it then. How about the rest of you?
Don't awkwardly look at each other.
I'll
Come on
take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too. Come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. I know just where to find him.
Oh, she's gonna even ask me for that. Let's go! We get to see him! It's been a while since I've seen that man. I'm just gonna teleport. What the fuck? Oh, he's outside? Or is he in the opera house? Oh no, he's literally just hanging around. Be like, F your throat, bing bong.
Hey, look at that. Looks like I guessed right.
You were just guessing?
He's always around here.
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Farina. And you too, Traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
Can we borrow the epic place?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
I understand. The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things unduly difficult.
Let's go!
The story of the Little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Of course, you're excited for what's to come. You want to see it be in fruition.
Yes. And this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation. But one thing led to another, and... well, here we are. In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one. Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom, but I've developed a great sense of curiosity about their lives.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life. Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the Little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire. The experiences and decisions of the protagonist, Cleo, are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role. It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions. Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage. This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
Aww. I do think it's cute that Farina still wants to be in the world world of acting. Yeah, me too. I think it's really cute that she still finds it so fun. Even though it's kind of hurt her in a way. But maybe she can, like, take it and make it her own by making boundaries and maybe just becoming a director. She's still in the career of making shows and showing people how to act something, but she doesn't have to be the one acting.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not. I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Thanks, NympheaVT.
You are very welcome.
Aw, that you are very welcome. Thank you, NympheaVT. I do love NympheaVT though. Thank you, NympheaVT. Very cool. And Riosley. Delicious. Don't mind me. So thirsty, it's okay. I want to finish this before the time is up. Okay, look. Got this. I don't think there's any point in me teleporting. It's just literally no point. I'm kind of like waiting for the end of this. I want to see what happens. Like, that's why I'm so quiet. I'm like, I want to know what happens.
Good news, everyone. It's done. The Opera Epiclese is booked.
Hey!
Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, Monsieur NympheaVT was moved to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance. We've had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity, but we now have all of the ingredients necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance. A touching story, a magnificent venue, and last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast.
I see him more as somebody who's watched somebody grow. And where he's like, I'm glad. I'm very happy for you, Farina. And I can't wait to see what your future holds. Like, kind of like that. I feel like Farina is more like the Syndere, not NympheaVT. Yeah. Alright, listen, that's what you meant. I'm still kind of dumb.
Now,
this
let's
is what I
work
mean
together
by I can be a little dumb.
and make this show the best it can be.
Very bad. Let's go!
This is truly wonderful.
The sooner we can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to rehearse. Fiamal and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
What the fuck was that, Paimon? Y'all were actually doing good shit? Wow! That was so rude.
Communication is vital to any good performance.
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
It's amazing. Even though Farina's still being a bit of a drama queen about it all, she's really fired everyone up.
She's just passionate, Paimon. Oh my god. I'm really looking forward to the final product.
Please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
Aww, this is such a cute picture! Aww. The traveler attacking Tammy.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
Oh, they're at the Alpiclifs from Genshin Mondstadt showed me how to play the Lyo taught me how to simp, and Suru taught me how to quest. It probably gets worse later. I wonder what Notland's gonna be like. A lot of people were worried about. I was worried about Sumeru when it came out. I was worried about Sumeru when it came out. I'm also worried about Notland too, but it is what it is. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be truly interesting because now we're getting into a thicker. We're getting into like the part of world building that is more about how it is to be in the world and not so much its history, even though like a lot of it is coming together. I'm wondering what's... You know who I can't wait to see in Fontaine? Dainsliff. Okay. Can't wait to see him. Oh, that'd be so cool! Instead, it's probably gonna have a volcano and there's like a heat meter and we have to stay cool. Yes, Dane! Dainsliff, I can't wait to see him because do you guys know the quest where like, I actually did a stream of it. The quest where there's that weird place with like the cracks in those like the okay. Yeah, I want to know if he'll go there and like tell us more about it or something. I feel like that crack has something to do with what goes on in Sumeru. Stuff. We'll see.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
I loved Dragonspine. The sheer cold was a bit annoying, but I learned. I had a pyro character from the beginning, like a really good pyro character. I had Klee. So I had a good time. And Dragonspine is very like, I don't know, it's iconic to me. I don't know how to explain. That's where like I had old friends that I played with, and that's Dragonspine kind of brings back good old memories. I don't know. So I love Dragonspine a lot, and the music of Dragonspine is like one of like top of the list for me when it comes to music in all of Genshin. I love the music in Dragonspine. Circle does suck. Man.
This guy could be useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
Oh, you are so right about Inkanomiya.
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time. If only...
What should we do? It's almost time for her to take the stage!
Why does it have to be now?
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage any second now. Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
Well, that's how most, like, if you have a illness, they usually only just manage it. And then the first era music in Inkanomiya is my favorite place. Yes! Oh my god, Inkanomiya got me back into Genshin. I actually stopped playing for several months. And then I heard Inkanomiya was coming. I was like, you know, I miss Genshin. Let me try and play it again. Let me get to this part of the game. I was already, like, pretty okay, like, distance-wise. I went through Inazuma. I was like, oh shit, this was cool! Inkanomiya to sweep me off my feet. I felt the love back for Genshin after that. I continued to play since.
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
How could you do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
right. What about yours?
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
You... This is a conversation for another time. How can the show go on without its star performer?
Miss Farina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask. Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah. I think my scenes are all done. Although, I do have one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it. Why?
Yeah, it's Dragonspine, Inkonomiya for me. Like, Dragonspine and Inkonomiya personally are in the same category, but if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose Dragonspine. Inkonomiya, gorgeous. Like, some of the best areas. I feel like the boss battle in it, though, can be a little annoying. The two, like, Vishaps can be, like, a pain in the ass, but literally one of the most stunning areas. And so interesting lore-wise, so interesting story-wise, so interesting world-building-wise. It's fascinating.
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale.
Oh.
From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
Thank you, Miss Farina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really my own fault for getting in too deep. No one likes regrets, myself included. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
Damn, she's got sharp memory too.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director. What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
It's her pure heart. Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure, she never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
Aww.
Well said. I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
Let's go, Farina. Take your role. Oh my god. It's gonna be so beautiful. The slow walk. Oh my god. Oh, and the light. Wow, they really did it all just for like a little simple thing. I'm gonna cry. I feel it.
Is she here yet? When will she get here?
She's not coming!
You're wrong. She's here.
This is so cool.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle nourrit, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je serai toujours là, à voir le
idea!
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Farina on the stage just now?
I'm so sorry, y'all! Oh my god. I'm trying. I wear my feelings on my sleeves, I do. God, that was so gorgeous.
She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere? Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
The Little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognize me.
Oh, they recognize you.
It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice. Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Farina.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
They still did it. No, they still did it.
Oh, so it was Farina after all.
She's back.
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
No. Oh, I'm so good.
All right, calm down. Don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged. After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I know the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
It's okay.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
Most, you might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
We've done it before.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
Oh, you got her vision.
I flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
Oh, that. I've got no idea what happened there either. But hey, it worked pretty well, didn't it? I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
Wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Traveler cursive. Just, Traveler. That's all you'll know me as. God, that singing was gorgeous. I'm sorry, I couldn't get it out of my head. Now I'm probably gonna listen to it again somewhere.
Oh, let's go check on her as soon as we finish clearing the stage.
Yes. Plus, she'll definitely want to hear how the end of the show went.
Vision has teeth! No!
If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
Oh my god, that was so emotional. I had to like wipe my face a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to make you cry. Oh man. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, it was so it's over 60 million. He just puts Traveler at this point. He's like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna use every name I go by. Oh my goodness. Ugh. God, I can't get over it. It was so great. Oh my god. I can only imagine how cool Navia's is when it comes around. Because hers might be fucking awesome. It might be actually just cool. Oh man. It may not be as heart-wrenching. Oh my goodness. That was so good. Oh, what the fuck? Almost broke my knees! picture anymore. Oh, did he sign something once? Oh! Oh, look, she's in bed.
Ah, you're back.
I'm just saying these two make a great couple. Anyway.
She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication. From experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
They loved it!
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic! Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Farina was on the stage. You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning.
That's wonderful. I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end. I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition. Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance. It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
Well, one way or another, we did it.
Let's go. Hi, welcome to the stream.
I've had bad luck ever since I was born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life. I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
You missed me crying, Blue Racer. The guy has gotta get some muscle before. Nah. Nah, fluff is good. It's comfy. Trust me. It's actually great. I should be talking about that. Leaving that alone. Anyway.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
Oh, don't you start. I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
Yeah, they're cute.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh! Nah, it's super comfy. It's warm. That's warmth right there. That's a pillow. Nice and comfy.
You mean we never stop arguing with each other?
Like an all-married couple. Paimon's like, whatever.
Any plans for the next step? After the brilliant performance you put on, the reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to. You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the Little Oceanit to the bigger theater troupes out there.
Alright,
that would do wonders for your financial situation.
The warmth, the cuddleness, the perfect cuddle, perfect comfort, perfect cush. It's good.
No, we should still disband.
Aww.
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
Hey, don't just walk off!
I think he should, out of everybody, walk off. Bye. You can...
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe.
Palu, you are a great performer.
After watching Miss Farina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
It's like...
You should do it. It suits you. I'd originally hoped to keep performing too, but I don't know if my health will allow me to.
He's excused. He definitely is excused. He can get the fuck out of here. He caused this mess. Bullshit. And he had the audacity to call Paulie an idiot, or not the smart one of the group. This man had passion. And he did that performance well. Watching his sadness on his face. Watching, oh my god, I'm gonna cry again! No! Wait. Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry. Anyway, watching it go, like, oh my god. My heart!
Oh, so now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off until you've properly recovered as well. What about you, Miss Farina? Any future plans?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go, until I finally acquiesce. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
He got kicked in the... Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I'd previously imagined. Maybe NympheaVT was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
Just do whatever feels right. There's no need to draw lines in the sand.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth. But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them. I want to watch them blossom and wither, see them refined on the page, retold on the stage, and remembered long into the future. I'm sure this is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Next time, I'll invite you to join me.
Then it's a deal. If a vision is a gift from the gods, then I should do my best to honor it.
Aww. The homie. One who got this to actually fucking happen. Let's go, Ludwig. You and your girl, I hope you guys have a great one. What you guys say?
It's ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power.
And now you do.
And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Farina doesn't know anything. Like, she literally lived her whole life just pretending to be a god. She doesn't know anything about the gods or the truths or anything like that. She knows why she has her role and what her role is supposed to be for, but she doesn't know what the folklore was actually doing in the first place, and like what truths became part of that. Because in the teeth.
Is that how humans feel about it as well?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, what the fuck is this guy?
Now that the buzz is worn off, I feel ready to pass out.
He's like, I've worked so fucking hard. I want to sleep.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've rekindled the passion I had when I first joined the troupe. It might turn out to be too little, too late for me, But still, this has been the experience of a lifetime.
Okay, the prop makers were the homie. They were like, we just here, we're chilling. We chilling. Okay, what we got for
I'm just
last?
finishing packing up. As soon as I'm done, I've got an interview with the Steambird to get to. Thanks to all your help, the show was more perfect than we ever could have hoped for.
Point 0, which is in 4 years from now.
But most of all, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally say farewell to Aurelie.
You're welcome.
I mean, of course I have some regrets, but
There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future for us to tell the stories that we want on stage.
Aww. I wish them the best. And so the curtain calls for that. Aww. I cried like a bitch. It's okay, it's on stream, but I cried like a bitch. God damn, this game makes you cry like a bitch, dude. You have to. When the Nihita story came out, I was in tears. I continuously cried for that entire end cutscene. I couldn't stop, and I was like, okay, I could do it. I cried, watched it again. I watched it again, and I was still crying. I was like, this is only, bro. This scene's gonna always make you cry. 6.0. Aw, no Cryo Archon. I bet the Cryo Archon's gonna be fucking wicked. I can't wait to see her. I was kind of hoping the Hydra Archon would be more like mermaid, fish-like, but I kind of understand that Fontaine is very like French-like, so it was actually very fitting. It's actually very, very fitting. Well, wait, did I get this? All right. I'm gonna try. Let's go. Well, well, that didn't go so well for me. Okay. Let's see how it is. Oh, so I got commissions? Okay. I got that. Okay. Wait, how many? Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Alright. Listen, y'all. It's about to be one.
Let's move out.
Okay? Ah. It's about to be one. And we're about to end the stream. I am tired. Am I? What's my pity at? Oh, that's a very good question because I never actually check. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Did I get free event? No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1. It's at 51. I literally don't know what I could do. Is it? Oh. I only have today. What is it? I only have today to get enough pre-orders. Oh yeah, 52.
An antique's value is in the
Hold on. Hold on, maybe I can do a little something. Hold on. What's the events for today? Can I even do anything? Oh, I haven't done a damn thing. Oh shit! I don't need this. I want this. Okay, damn. They make getting Primo so hard. Oh yeah, I forgot they're all around places, so. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Oh, isn't this a picture? Okay, this is the picture one. I'm just skipping through this, okay? Oh, okay. Making even more popular films in the future. Film production consists of planning, narrative, and the performance of actors. Okay? Okay. It doesn't until next summon! Okay, hold on. I can do it next summon. I was thinking of squishy. My boyfriend's really squishy. That's probably why I like them fluffy. Yes. Stream to up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got it. Oh my. Oh, I actually have to go to these freaking places? Ah, okay. I like them being squishy and warm. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know how this works. Alright, tell me how I'm gonna do this. An actress played by Lynette is lost amidst the underwater secret. Sorry, I had to look at someone. Since sunlight illuminates her face through the water surface, showing her the way forward. Okay, start shooting. Camera position are gonna show the environment that the actress played by Lynette is lost. Okay, this. Yeah? Time for after. Where should I swim? It all seems the same underwater. Maybe that's a good one. The camera position requirement. Film how the actress played by Lynette looks at as she swims through the seagrass. This one. This one, okay. Bewilderment. Expression. Okay, bewilderment. That? Maybe that's the other one? Expression. The sunlight shining through the water. This one. Let's just go home. Oh shit. Okay, let's go. Really? You do? That's kind of nice. I know, follow the sun rays. That's so pretty. What do you mean, 2 stars? What did I do? Is that better? Hold on, is this a better one? Okay, yeah, that is better. Hell yeah! That's what I thought, bitch. Hold on. Next one. Alright, the next one. Waiting under the sweltering. Oh, this is the sweltering one sun. Okay, I know this one. This. When the actress played by Navia, waiting and show the actress played by Navia expression. This. Here. It's way too sunny here. There we go. Camera position. Film the actress played by Navia as she holds the umbrella and sunglasses. Oh, right here. Don't worry, I've already prepared him. Okay, there you go. This is it. Did you see the edit when Hydra Alcon? Whoa! Steve death sound effect. It's way too sunny here. I've already prepared. Come and stand under my parasol. There we go. Look how cool she is! Hell yeah, bitch. I'm about to get all these primo gems. I gotta at least do something. Oh my god. Is it just me, or has it been getting harder and harder to get a character? Okay, I did that one. How many of these are there? I did that one. Is there one here? Oh, there's like 2. A Roblox oof sound. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it inside? It's inside. It's not inside? It's outside? Actually, where is this? Is it on the roof? Is it? There's no way. I'm about to go up this bitch. Hold on. Let's go. Watch us, it's not up here. Y'all are just gonna let me do this. What the fuck?
Let's move out.
Is it up there? Okay, let's go. Oh. Y'all are just watching me, I see. Okay. I see how... It's inside, but look around. I went in inside. I don't see it. Bye. I didn't. Did I not say I was dumb? Okay? And y'all just let it. No, y'all actually did tell me. Never mind. Y'all didn't just let it happen. Y'all just. I just was stupid. Okay, where is this stuff? It's right fucking there! Oh my god. Okay. Pirate merchant are arriving in Fontaine, played by UhhOlivia, and her client, played by Quitty. Okay. Yeah, I told y'all I wasn't smart. I don't know why y'all thought that I was. there are avid watchers here, been watching me for a while, and they're like, yeah, this bitch ain't smart. Careful knowledge the quality of the fireworks and deals struck. Okay. Camera fit filmed the customer played by Requetti sizing up the samples on the table. This one. Camera vision filmed the customer played by Requetti bartering with the merchant. Okay. Okay. Hey, can you guarantee the effectiveness of these products? Yes. Camera film reveal the identity of the mysterious merchant played by UhhOlivia and show off their demeanor. Okay, there we go. The seller played by UhhOlivia displays the branded products to the customer. Okay. I guess this one? Across the years, our star merchandise. Oh, the stars! She made them! Oh. Ooh. I'm a little dumb. I don't know about genius. I think there's a lot of people who would say no. Show that the sales was successful by filming the customer played by Requetti. What the fuck are all these camera angles, bro? Done. We have a deal. That's it. That's all there is. She wrote. Just a nod. Done. It's a deal. All she had to say was a couple of words. And divine handiwork once again. Because I have really good camera skills. I'm just kidding. Sweet! Oh, thank God. Look at that. Let's see something. Hold on. Nah. Nah. Okay, where the fuck? Am I stupid? Or am I... Oh! I am stupid. Let's go. Oh wait, do I have enough for one more pull? One more pull! Let's see. No, I don't. I gotta do the last one. And I have to get my daily commissions. Hold on. I know there's one more in the city somewhere, so I'll do that. I'm glad I did the other two that's outside the city first.
Add Ash. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
That's because I can't figure out a damn thing. Yes! Just go through the same... Just go through the same way from what we did last time. I didn't check it if there was a second tablet there, and apparently there's... Yeah, it's the same way you did to get up there. So you go through the thing, go through the Pyramid of Truth. Yeah, you go through the Pyramid of Truth. That's how you go. Remember the Hall of Truth or whatever? I think you go through that to get back up. That's how I remember it.
Let's move out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing God in my life. It's because of my last days are coming. It's my final hour. Oh yeah, no, we did it. Leah's a friend of mine, so we did it together, and she just wanted to ask. You can get there. She just wanted to know how to get back. Bitch, the fuck? Let me start this goddamn thing. Camera position requires presents the environment character who will perform. Camera position required. Present the environment and the character who will perform. Okay. The character is played by Charlotte's demeanor as she ponders. I think there was a typo in there. I didn't read what the script said. I am on that opium. Just one more pull. Just one more pull for the night. Then I'll be gone. I have things to do, people to see. My man's to get back to. He's waiting for me. Played by Charlotte as she ponders something while looking at the already set up camera. Wait, what camera is filmed? The actress played by Charlotte as she ponders something while looking at the already set up camera. Is this a good one? Maybe this is actually what she should be. Then this. Show the actress played by Charlotte pondering her picture contents while capturing the scenery of the Court of Fontaine. Show how the actress played by Charlotte ponders her picture content while capturing the scenery of the Court of Fontaine. Film the actress played by Charlotte demeanor as she shows her changes in mood. Should be able to capture the entirety of the Court of Fontaine at its best. I had some primos saved up, it's okay. I didn't even know shit and I still got it. Hey, let's go. I got a little bit of intuition. Kinda. You're gonna be sleep deprived tomorrow. Me too, if I don't end this stream. Shit. It's like 1 a.m. Alright. One more. Ah, fuck! Good night, everybody! Good night! You know, it's okay. You know... We're gonna end this off right. We're gonna end this day right. I'm gonna go all the way up here. Decompress the pain which I feel. Hold on, hold on. Hell yeah. Good night. Look! Aw, thank you so much! Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate it. I hope everybody had fun and had good laugh and stuff like that. And stuff. And I hope everything was great. I had fun. I cried! Y'all watched me cry! You guys have a wonderful... I'm sorry, I don't know if you were here earlier, that one guy. I don't know if you missed the rest of the stream, but it'll be up for you to enjoy. Alright, y'all have a good one. I usually end off with a question so people can comment. Let's see. What's a good question? Did you guys like the music in that? Did you guys cry alongside me? I know some people are stronger willed than I am, because I'm a huge bitch. I felt like that was very moving. Farina's story is very... I understand a little bit of Farina's story, feeling like no one has a need for you, and you think in your head like people don't care or anything. They don't care about your work. I loved it. I loved it. It was very fantastic. I think it was great. Everybody now knows of my kind of type. And I have a good time. I had a good time with all of you. So I hope everybody has a good day and stay safe out there. Stay warm. Leave a comment about what you think about Farina's little story and were you as moved as I was. I don't know. Or just put in algorithm in the comments. Apparently that's something that does something. Y'all have a really good night and stay safe out there. Good night, everybody. Night night. Night.